This video walkthrough shows you briefly how to insert a spin button on an Excel worksheet. We're going to use a spin button to change the level of sales and watch how it impacts the net operating income for the Fox Company and Beyonce Company. This will illustrate how the degree of operating leverage, the amount of fixed cost relative to variable costs, will impact our net operating income with various levels of sales. First, build your worksheet to be sure that your yellow fields down here are linked to your input fields that are shown in green above. Check to make sure that if we say changed our sales from $600,000 to say $700,000, that indeed we would see a change in net operating income. Again, we should have cell references to all of our green input fields. To set up a spin button, we need to make sure we have the Developer tab on our Excel worksheet. If not, go to the Office button up here, click on it, then come down to Excel Options. And under Popular, we're going to make sure that we have the Show the Developer tab in the ribbon. So you can use this checkbox to make the Developer tab appear. Then you can hit OK, which is down at the bottom. Once you have your Developer tab, we're going to go ahead and click on Insert, and we're going to pick from the Form Controls, and we're going to pick our Spin button. Click on it, and then click anywhere on your worksheet. Now, you can move this around then later on, but we can really put it anywhere. We'll put it next to Sales. Right-click on the Spin button, and we're going to go to Format Control. And we're going to basically want to link this spin button to cell D7, at least we are for the time being. So put in or click on the cell D7. Now notice, as I change then my spin button, my sales will change. Obviously, changes in increments of 1 aren't what we need. So right-click again on your spin button, Format Control, and we can set a different increment. We could have, say, an increment of $10,000. And in our case, the maximum value of $30,000 doesn't really make sense. We might want to talk about a maximum value of $2 million in sales. Now, go ahead and hit OK. You get an error message saying that the scroll value must be between 0 and 30,000. We could set it at a maximum of 30,000, but then in terms of our spin button, we're going to find it doesn't do us much good because the highest value we can get to is $30,000 in sales. So in formatting our control, we're going to have to link it to a cell other than sales. Let's go ahead and link it to a cell that we're going to hide for now. So move your scroll button over a little bit, right-click on it, format the control, and instead of linking it to cell D7, let's link it to cell F7. Now, we can change F7, and actually let's format it one more time because we probably don't want an increment of 10,000, but let's go with an increment of $1,000. And now hit OK. As we then increment our scroll button, we can see cell F7 changes. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to link our sales then to this cell F7. So equals F7, and let's scale it up by a factor of 1,000 times, well, 100. Now, at 24,000 for our spin button, we would have $2.4 million in sales. As we move our spin button down, our sales change, and we can get right back to where we were with that 600,000. To clean up your worksheet, right-click on your Format control, and let's just move it on top of our cell F7, and we can shrink it in size a little bit. But now we've got a functional worksheet in which we can change our level of sales simply by using our scroll button.